Hi, I'm Gretchen Hanson, executive chef and owner of Hobos Restaurant and Bar, and we're here today to do a lesson on salsas. Salsas are one of those great things that you can add so much flavor to a dish, and you can take a dish to a whole new level depending on what you decide to add. So today we're going to do an Asian salsa. So I'm going to get my pans rolling here, and we're going to start with different chilies. Now your chilies totally control the flavor of the dish. I'm going to start over here with a Thai bird chili. And 2 red serranos, and I'm going to put those in a little bit of oil. This is just an organic canola oil, neutral, no flavor. Now with my Thai bird chili salsa over here, since this is an Asian influence, I'm going to add a little bit of ginger, a little bit of lemongrass, a little bit of shallot, and a little bit of garlic. Now your chili choice really determines a lot of what you're doing. So because we used a really spicy chili in here, this is going to have a real zingy flavor. Now we're going to cook these chilies until they get slightly browned. And then we're going to add a little bit of herbal sea salt. This is just sea salt flakes with just a little bit of chili in it. Now this one is just roaring away over here. We can see that it's starting to brown, and that's where we want it to be. This is going to be very fresh and bright, so we're not going to overcook it. We're going to make it very lively. We're going to add a little bit of veg stock to this one, and then we're going to add a little bit of rice vinegar. And a little bit of agave nectar. And we're going to let that cook down just a wee bit so the lemongrass gets soft. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is we're going to do our Asian inspired chili salsa. I'm going to turn that off for a second. Now this is great for marinating. Our California chili is great for marinating, but you have to be ready for a real kick in the pants if you use it straight up, okay? So if you marinate, it's going to calm itself down once you cook it, but if you use it straight up, it is spicy. Now our Asian chili, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to throw this into puree. And what this is going to end up being is like an Asian sweet chili sauce that you can use on any form of protein. Now, what we're getting when we puree this is the basic of a sweet chili Asian salsa. So we're going to cook that down, and we're going to correct our flavors just a little bit. Now you can see you have lemongrass in here, and you can see you have ginger in your pan. So you're going to want to sieve this as soon as you get your flavors corrected, and do the exact same thing you did with your dried chili salsa. So what we're going to do is test it. That's just absolutely perfect. So I'm at the point where I need to sieve this salsa, but I want to cook it just a wee bit more so I can get more out of it. So I'm going to add a little bit of veg stock, let her cook for a little while, and then just do the same procedure that I did with the other one. Now the important part of salsas is that your ingredients choose the flavors that you're getting at the end. So you can take that salsa and you can turn it into Asian, you can turn it into Mexican, you can turn it into just about anything you want, depending on the chilies and the herbs and the spices that you use. The techniques are what's important. So cooking them together, rehydrating, and then pureeing and sieving, and you're good to go with your salsas. This has been Gretchen Hanson at Hobos Restaurant and Bar doing a lesson on salsas.